Everybody, welcome to European Formula Racing. We are at Baku, round number 11, Azerbaijan. Baku, Azerbaijan. So we're either one. Round number 11, season 7. I'm joined by Dragon on comms with me. So hello,
Hello,
Dragon.
hello.
So you got a yank on comms just in time for the Miami GP this weekend. So
Hmm.
should be a good one though.
Looking
This
like
one,
it's.
because all the big ones are here. So we saved most of the one. So we pretty much been missing Mantic, which is probably the only thingy. But we've got Quadro, we've got Bull Beast, got Wado. Got not very well Wado though, so it could be watching him win the race, even though he's not very well. How you doing, Kevin? And sorry about earlier. I do apologise. It's going to take me a couple of weeks to get used to you doing things with me. So we have two commentators. We have me and John Dragon, and he's XRL driver. That's why you probably won't know him that much, but yeah. Yeah, you get to do the reports, so they're more fun. They take more time than what it does, but yeah. Hopefully they're not as bad as what last week was, but we'll run through that in a minute.
Yeah, all told, with the grid we've got here today, should be a really interesting race. A lot of top performers.
We do have two qualifying bans though. Ali for retiring in the pit lane a few weeks ago now, about 3 weeks ago now, and also Prudish from last week also retired in the pit lane, so they have qualifying bans to serve. All dry. Can I have a percentage though, Kevin, if you have one, or is it set on perfect by mistake? Hopefully it's not, but it should be dry here. It doesn't rain here very often. Good luck flavour as well. As always, it's a hard medium, medium hard as per normal. 3% in quality, 1% race. Ooh, it's going to be a bony dry race.
Hmm.
Which normally shouts carnage, especially at that final corner. How many times we've seen someone crash in qualifying and someone's hit them in qualifying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially in Sector
Exactly.
3. That's the worst part of the track. Allied's been
Looks
kicked and
like a
rejoined.
Alfa Romeo and a McLaren are the first two cars out.
Yeah,
That's going to be
active.
Prudish and Ali.
Yeah, both out of qualifying. They both got qualifying bans, so they both served them. So thank you for that, Ali and Prudish. Oh, I'm just going to take that thing again.
Looks like Active had a little bit of contact with the wall coming into Sector 3. Looks like no damage, however.
So lucky then, Waddington's retired. Waddington's crashed at Castle. I am stupid. Quadro, be careful. He's going to be on the left hand. Oh, right hand side. Oh, he's a proper stupid. Hello, Leclerc. Nice to see you today. That is a Leclerc style into the wall, and you can't put there, mate. That was a proper I am stupid moment.
Active now starting his flyer, looking fairly strong.
I think the Merck's just dropped it. McLaren's just dropped it. Albini's just dropped it as well. Exit at turn 2. Trying to go on board with the person. The Merck's going to be there. It's going to be on the right, left-hand side. Oh, he's disappeared now, but yeah, that's another car on the wall. Well, that's a quick qualifying session. That means Prudish is going to out-qualify Albini and Waddington. And Ali's going to out-qualify Waddington. He's not even coming out the pit lane. Callum's just gone, Exit of turn 2, same place as what...
Oh, wow.
Albini's just dropped it. What the is going on?
I think track and tire temperature may be a concern because that's now what, 3 drivers we've had drop it in the same place.
Oh. Yeah, this is nuts.
And Active getting ready to come across the line. He's going to come across with a 141.609. Harry running a close second with a 140.338. He's actually going to overtake him for P1.
Wait, are you joking?
And Dark now with a 140.239.
Sorry, I was just talking to, Albini went in 5th gear coming out the corner, and it just threw him straight into the wall going into 5th gear. So wow, that's, I've not seen that do there. No, well, not that there before, not like that. Allied's crashed in a pit wall. Allied's also out of qualifying, and Allied's down a pit wall, wow.
So wow, it seems like a lot of these drivers may be struggling to get traction down. Could have a lot to do with track temperature early on in the session.
Yeah, well, so basically we had Waddington that declared it, and then we just had his teammate hit the drive into the pit wall and crash and die in a pit wall, going into the pits. Wow.
So already we've got 6 drivers out of qualifying out of a field of 14.
Mind blows when you think about Prudish and Ali. They've got qualified bands, and they've out-qualified at least 3 people. Ali's out, Prudish is out-qualified 4.
Oh my.
Schumach's in the pit lane, he's done at the moment. Favour's on a lap now. Well, it's pretty much down to like 4 cars on laps. One left to do laps.
Fashi's starting his hot lap now as well.
It's Fiati or Fatty? Okay, so when I put his name in and his actual nationality, it's called Fiate. Because he's from Czech Republic, so I think it's Fiate. It might be wrong, but I don't know for sure. He's on lap, so is Flavour, and I think Quadro's on in lap though. Yeah, that's how he's in pits now. So yeah, so it's just them 2 cars on laps. Bulby's on that lap as well. I don't know, mate. It might be just a
Fashi's and Fashi's got a purple sector 1, or Fiardi's got a purple sector 1.
Remember though, that's only theirs. It's not the actual sessions. You won't know for sure. He might be fastest, but obviously we've got Quadro and Bullbeast in here, so saying that, we know Quadro can go faster. He's already said that about half a second. I'm amazed how many people died just on, basically not even on laps really. So
Fiardi now with a purple sector 2 as well.
They'll go purple, purple, purple because he hasn't set a lap yet. He hasn't set a lap yet, John. So it's going to go purple, purple, purple.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, you can't really go by the purple thingies anymore. Oh, hello. Who's over there? It's is that Bullbeast? Hello? No front wing Bullbeast. Has he caught that wall on the exit of turn 1? That's going to cause some crashes today. I can guarantee you that, because it didn't. Oh, hello. There's a wheel over there. Someone forgot their wheel. Because if you watched last week, obviously in F1, real life, More so in F2. There was a massive crash in F2 on that corner because literally someone went airborne in F2 there and actually on top of another
Oh
car.
my. Oh
Because of
my.
that corner. Yeah, they basically got around the corner, back end slipped out, caught the back end of the car on that wall that sticks out. As if you ride on board with someone going through turn 1, we'll see it. I'm trying to think who's... Schumacher's about to start a lap, so go on board with Schumacher. As long as he doesn't die through this part of the track. No one's actually died at the actual hardest part of where people normally died, so it's here. No one's actually gone here yet. They've all died at turn 2, turn and the castle. Someone's just dropped it on the Exeter castle. Or is that Bulby's letting someone there? So that Bulby's letting people pass. Right, so if you go on board with Schumacher now, when we go through turn 1, look on the exit of turn 1 on the right hand side. Look how much that wall sticks out now.
Oh yeah.
The little, it's a naughty corner that is, where they put the wall there. That's what I'm saying, it's going to catch somebody, that is. Oh.
I've fallen victim to that very wall quite a few times here.
You know, what I did put in, as soon as you crashed, I called you I am stupid. Because that was literally Leclerc style into the wall, first class, so... All you needed to be in, mate, was a Ferrari, and you would have, like, literally coast to coast, that would have been. Well, like I said, I'm amazed, like, Prudish has out-qualified about 4 cars. So it's going to be 5, actually, because with Ali as well. Without even doing a lap.
Schumacher very smooth through Castle.
Well, I mean, likes of him, Fiat, Active, Flavor, and Harry and Dark have got massive chances to be quite up the front, where they not always are, to be fair. I mean, Wado's normally up there, Alli's normally up there, Albani's there normally, and Prudish as well, and Ali's all normally up there, so they're literally, all them lot are normally like top 10 drivers in the grid. They're not going to be today, so... And that just shouts carnage for me. Fast people trying to come through the field, they're going to have to be very patient, which is not known for in this game. But it is a very wide track compared to Imola last week, so hopefully we don't get any drama. So 141.282 P5 for Schumacher in the Ferrari. Active going through Castle.
And Dark also back out trying to improve.
Harry fast lap so far. 140.093. Sorry, Harry, we did miss that, so we do apologise. I didn't realise you were on a lap. It said out lap on my thing, but oh, there's a wall there. That was awfully close for Active. I think he missed it. He did miss it, but he's backed out the lap. And he is thingy done. So that is done. Quadro going through the final sector. And I got a funny feeling
Schumacher...
this will be it's a in lap though. He's letting people past.
Oh yeah.
Quadro's going to the pole. More provisional pole, I should say. Bulby's still yet can't pit lane. He's out of pits now, but on our medium tyres.
Little bit of a lockup from Bull Beast.
Yeah, 139.852. Quadro's on provisional pole. Dark is just started a lap, but he's just climbed up the turn 1. I don't know if he's got damage, but he's at the wall. Schumacher is going very slowly. Is he out of fuel? No, he's just going very slowly. Wonder if he's just getting his battery back to start another lap. Oh, and an Aston Martin is going very slowly, putting out yellows, but he's on the back underway. He's not on a lap yet. He's about to start one. Dark is on a lap as well. What's that dude doing? He's on a lap still, but he's got no battery left. I think Schumacher's getting his battery back, I believe. I don't know who to watch here because I think Quadro's done. I think Harry's done yet. So Dark is Dark on a lap or not? No, he's 8/10 down. Fiat has just started the lap, so let's run on board with Fiat. I think him and I believe Active might be on lap, but Active did collar the wall and he's out of battery as well. So 6/10 up, mind you. So let's see, there's a 41 flat at the moment, but the problem is he's going to lose so much down this straight because of no battery.
Yep.
He was 6 tenths up going into the third sector, and I bet you it's all gone yet.
He's backed out of the lap as well.
I'm just trying to see. But Quadro, let's say Quadro's going in the pit lane. I mean, the other Ferrari of Dark is invalidated his lap. Bulby's trying to get out of the way. At the moment, Bulby's yet to post a lap time. You have to hurry up about it. Well, Harry's just said about having a nosebleed being up front, and I'm there going, at least if you're at the front, you can't hit people under yellows. Because if you're the car in front, then the only people in front of you are going to be either the safety car or someone the back marker.
Fiardi up 6 tenths on his lap entering sector 3.
Yeah. He won't jump anybody at the moment, though. He's still staying fourth. He's 7 tenths behind the next car in front. Well, 7.5 tenths. And he doesn't go above Dark. He stays in fourth though, but with a 140.284. And now everybody else is in the pit lane, so we're just pretty much waiting for people to come out the pit lane. 3 minutes to go. Big surprise right now though is Bulby still yet to post a lap time, and he's on 11th at the moment, and that is Seca third in the championship now. Waddington's just passed him in the championship, so Quadro's P1 the championship, and his main two rivals, one's in 12th and one's in 11th, and Bulby's is the only car there that can actually post a time. Waddington's out of qualifying, so not too sure what you're doing that for, because you don't gain any time by doing that.
So it's looking like this session, the standouts are going to be Quattro, Harry, Dark, and Fiardi with Schumacher pulling up in P5.
Yeah, so no offense to Quadro, but I expect Quadro to be up there. I expect him, Bullbeast, and Waldo normally to be up there. Harry and Dark, not so much, but they do have their races where they are up there. Fiati and is having a really good qualifying, same as Schumacher, and Flavor also active. Is wild fish active, because you never know what you're going to get from him. Same as Harry and Dark, really. They'll be good at certain places, then be poor other places, or get unlucky other places. So
looks like Fiardi's invalidated his lap. He's coming into the pit lane.
Yeah, he's not
there's a tire there.
Yeah, he's not got enough time to come in and out again anyway, so his qualifying's done.
Schumacher out on the soft compound, looking to
Everybody's
put
out
up a challenge to the front runners.
Everybody out on track is on softs. Quadro out, so's Harry, so's Dark, so is Schumacher, Active, Flavor, and Bullbeast, all out on a set of brand new softs. Problem is, there's a massive group of cars, so they're going to be careful. Dark, Schumacher, and I believe
I think my
Flavor might be there as well, isn't he? Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
no,
I think my tire. I think my tire display might be glitched because I'm showing the top two on mediums.
Yeah, we'll go to tires and then make sure it's not on best.
Yeah, gotcha.
Just put it on tires and make sure it's on there. But yeah, well, even on the other one, it's not on mediums either, so I don't know. But yeah, they're all on.
Yeah, it's showing correct now.
Yeah, all good. All right, Quadro is the not Quadro. I might want to be on Harry actually. Sorry, Harry's the first car to start a lap, hot lap. So it's Harry, then Active, then Quadro, and I believe then it's Bullbeast, then I think it's Dark and Schumacher and Flavor. This could be anywhere. Quadro could have pole here. You could see Bullbeast snatch it last minute. You could see Harry pull something out. He's just gone faster in the first sector.
Well, I'm gonna put my money on Schumacher to pull it out.
I'm got a funny feeling it's going to be Bullbeast. He's done nothing yet, and you know what it's like. The person that doesn't set a lap time gets the last bit of lap qualifying and bang.
Schumacher 3/10 up through sector 1.
Right, Harry down through the final straight. Well, final few corners down to the final straight, and then we'll see if he can improve. He's gone purple, so he's improving on both sectors. So he should go provisional pole at the moment, but obviously we have other cars behind him, like Quadro and Active. Schumacher and Dark and all that. There you go. 1:36.692 is the time to be. Active's next car across the line, but we're going to run on board with Quadro on the final two corners because we've got a funny feeling this is going to be pole as well. And then it's down to what Bulbies can do. He's on the back of a Ferrari, but both Ferraris are together. Quadro is on the lap hill. As I say, is he boxing? No, he's not. Pole for Quadro. 39.579. Bullbeast. Final straights. Does he improve?
And
pole Bullbeast.
Schumacher.
1:39.443. Bullbeast fastest lap and pole position. Flavor. And Schumacher and Dark. Are they getting a massive tow? Oh, Schumacher's getting towed. Well, Dark's getting a tow from Schumacher, but don't improve. Flavor. I don't know. Flavor improved. We'll get around up the times in a minute. Ferrari's sort of trying to work with each other. I don't know if they were trying to work with each other, but Dark, I don't know if he actually improved. It doesn't look like he did. But yeah, Bullbeast on pole, 39.443. Second, Quadro 10th behind with a 39.579. Harry 2 tenths behind in third. Fourth is Dark, 8 tenths behind nearly. 5 is Fiat, 8 tenths behind. 6 is Active, 1.2 behind. Schumacher in 7, 1.8 behind. I think Schumacher backed out his lap and tried helping Dark. 8th is Flavor at 2.9. And then Prudish quali ban. Albini crashed at turn 2. Ali had a qualifying ban. Waddington crashed at Castle. Callum crashed at turn 2, and Ally crashed in the pit lane.
So the what's kind of surprising is the separation between Bullbeast, Quattro, and Harry, less than 2 tenths of a lap averaged all the way around. So we could be seeing a pretty significant fight for the podium here.
Yeah, there's gonna be, because we went last few weeks and it's normally Quadro and Bullbeast have a good fight. So it should be interesting. Can you do the run for the standings if you're able to?
Let me see if I can pull them up here real quick.
Nice. I'll go and post the qualifying for the admin so they got it.
All right, let me get the standings pulled up here real quick. All right, so where we stand in the constructor standings, we have Ferrari heading up the grid with 265 points, up 2 positions from last week. Alpine with 247 in P2. Williams with 240 points, down 2 positions from last week. McLaren in 4th with 186 points. Mercedes in 5th with 170. Haas with 143 holding down P6. AlphaTauri has jumped up 1 spot to P7 with 131 points. Red Bull down 1 position in 8th with 120. Alfa Romeo with 91 points in P9. And Aston Martin rounding out the pack with 55 points in the constructors standings. In the driver points, we have Quattro holding down P1 with 213. Waddington in P2 up 1 position with 152. Bullbeast P3 down 1 position with 149. Dark in P4 with 148. Albini with 95 up 1 position to P5. Flavor down a position with 91 in P6. Schumacher up 4 positions in P7 with 86 points. Prudish in P8 down 1 position with 64. Novati down 1 position in P9 with 62. Callum also down 1 position in 10th with 60 points. Manic Meerkat down 1 position in 11th with 56 points. Eliseo in P12 with 56, up 2 positions. Harry up 1 position in 13th with 55 points. Sasha down 1 position with 47 points in 14th. Air Max up looks like 5 positions. No, Air Max up 3 positions in 15th with 47 points. Ali in 16th down 1 position with 38. Remixo down 1 position with 32 in P17. Allied down 1 position with 31 points for P18. Drakmak with 29 points in 19th. Scalier with 25 points in 20th. Fjorn in 21st with 23 points. Active in 22nd with 22 points. Fearless Angel with 20 points in 23rd. Logic in 24th with 17 points. CVT in 25th with 11 points. Fiardi in 26th with 10 points. 27th belongs to Find Waldo with 7 points. 28th is El Zulu with 4 points. And everything from 29th on down with 0 points, that being Swister, Little Chaz, Franz, Tootie, and Herbago. That's your F1. That's your EFR driver standings.
Thank you, mate, and thank you for that. And also, I hope you feel better soon, Fjorn, as well, if you do actually hear this or not, whatever. But yeah, hopefully you feel better soon. He had an operation last week or a couple of weeks ago, so I'm hoping he feels better soon. That's why you have to get
well,
this
prayers
full-time
definitely
saved,
going out
so,
to him. Prayers definitely going out to him for that.
We had to replace him because obviously we didn't know what's going on, and he missed 4 races. And now I feel like I don't feel nice taking seats off people, but I have to if I don't have nothing back, and if I didn't have nothing back, I don't know. And then I found that out like yesterday. I was like, well, shit. I feel shit for doing it, but I have no choice to do it. We've got to have a full grid, and people aren't that active. If you're not active in the race, then I've got to fill it. I mean, I know with Active, he's been away the last few weeks. CVT's working a lot at the moment, so he's here and there, so we can't always guarantee him being here. So I know why they're not racing, so it's not so bad. Is the people when you don't hear nothing from somebody and you give them a message saying, I need to let me know if you're racing or if you still want it, and I'll give them like 3 or 4 days to do it, and if they don't get back to me and I've got no thingy, that's it. So.
Oh, of course, absolutely.
Right, looks like we're about to start then. Looks like half the grid's on medium, half the grid's on hards. I was not surprised that people at the back have gone to the hard route, more at the hards at the back than the mediums at the front, so that's not a surprise. I think Callum might be a better idea going to medium hards, mate, because you're probably not going to come through that field very quickly on those mediums, because you're going to be stuck in traffic. It might not be the best track in the world to be in midfield. We've said that a few times this season, to be fair. Right, then let's have a look at what people are on then. 26 laps around Baku. And give us the tyres, and there they are. So top 7 all on mediums. Then you've got 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th, and 12th. All on hards, mediums for Callum, and then Allied on the hards as well. If I was at the back of the back half of the field, 100% be hards. I've got a funny feeling Callum might be ruining those mediums being stuck in traffic because he's not going to get past those hard runners that quickly. Unless you're Mon from XNA on Wednesday. He kind of got past about 7 hard runners at the start of the race by turn 4 at Spain.
Now, now that being said, I could potentially see the hard runners, depending on how this race shapes up, possibly going to softs at the end.
No. The reason why I say that for is pretty much there's like literally one track you can do it at, and it's about 10 seconds slower than doing a hard medium. So gotcha. I think to make that work, you would rely on safety cars, and I think this track is going to have too many safety cars for a one-stop to that strategy work. I've got a funny feeling an early safety car comes out, the mediums are going to jump onto hards, and you may even see some of the hard runners go to medium to do medium. You may see 1 stay out or 2 stay out to do the hard medium one-stop scrap.
That's possible.
But yeah, I'd be amazed if you see someone do a one-stop to softs. I don't think it'd be fastest. But obviously, it's down to safety cars. If you have a lot of virtuals, then it's possible. But if you have a full safety car, then it's pretty much down to when the safety car comes out and how long it is. Well, like next year could be different because we might have red flags. So that'd be interesting.
I'm saying that strictly on the basis of the number of incidents that we did see in qualifying, that would potentially bring out safety cars in the race.
Yeah, but I've got a funny feeling, mate, if you're going to get safety cars like lap 5, 6, 7, whatever like that, then the medium runner's going to jump onto hards. And then you might see the hard runners, you might see a hard runner go to softs, but I think it'd just be too slow. You've got to remember, softs only last like 4 laps. before they go gone. 30% tire wear on hard on softs. So they'll still do laps, yeah, but the mediums and the hards will be faster.
Okay, I'll be looking at everything from P7 back for you.
Yeah, we'll try and keep hold of turn one, and hopefully everything goes okay. Quadro is disqualified at quali on the grid, so we got that wrong. So Bulby's going to have an advantage, and so is Harry, and probably Dark as well. So Quadro could be in trouble right at the start of this race. Right then, 26 laps around Baku at Azerbaijan for EFR round number 11, and we're underway. Bulbys and Quadro. Someone's lost at the back, and I think that's Schumacher. I think he had a little bit of a slide. Turn one. There's been a contact between quads. That contact between Quadro and Fiat.
Two cars around. Looks like a McLaren
Active's
and
gone.
an Alpine.
And Active. Oh, there's a big crash. Oh, there we go.
Oh, and the Alpine getting locked up in that crash.
Ali's gone as well. Quadro's got a 5 second for contact with Ali. Oh.
So lap one we have. Lap one we've got two cars down already, Ali and Active, and full course safety car.
Yep, 2 cars gone. Ali and Active already gone. I'm not too sure what happened there. We're more interested in what happened at the start between the Quadro and I believe. I'll have a look at that and see it was. I don't know 100% sure it was. It was a little tiny bit of contact though. It's literally so minimal.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Predicted pit stop strategy now showing one stop medium to hard, or a medium hard.
Yeah, I mean we always expect like I said, a crash at the start of the race or contact. I don't know what actually happened further up. I don't know whether, because literally Active was on the right hand side of the road, and then there was another collision just in front. So it was Quadro. Who was Quadro next to? Let's see who Quadro was next to at the start. So it was a McLaren, and that McLaren was Harry. So there was contact between Quadro and Harry. And then Active was DNF'd. I think Active had contact with Allied by look on things. Right, so what we'll do in a minute, we'll go through. So Schumacher, does he have damage? I'm going to have a look at the incident thing in a minute. But it looks like Active and Ali might have had contact. So Schumacher's in the pits to go to mediums.
He went to the hard compound.
Quadro might have been better to get rid of that 5 second, but because I don't think he'd get it removed because he did hit a crash car. So we tried pushing it past the crash cars. I'm not too sure he'll be able to get that removed later on in the race, unless it's a life safety car. I don't know. That'd be a tough one. So Flavor's also in for softs. Did they have damage then? So I'm gonna have a look in a minute and see who had damage, who didn't. Right, everyone's in the pits, everyone's out of the pits and done. Right, race director. Right then, incidents at turn 1. Harry caused a collision with Quadro, which we already seen, and Allied, Active and Ali both DNF, but I don't know what that was with. Allied got contact with Callum, and then severe collision with Ali. So Quadro. Oh yeah, Quadro hit Ali's parked car, well, dead car. And wing damage, we want to look at it now as well. Pit stops, who actually had damage? Everyone. Schumacher's the only car that didn't have damage. Callum, Allied, Harry, and Flavor all had front wing damage. I honestly don't actually know what actually happened at the start of to go into turn 2 with Ali and Active. I knew what happened with Quadro and Harry, little tiny contacts.
Yeah, we won't be able to tell until we're actually able to play the stream back.
I've already played it back, I clipped it, and all I could see was Quadro and Harry's incident, and then I see that Active and Ali both DNF further up the road, but that's all I see. And literally Active DNF, then Ali like DNF like a split second later. So I'm wondering if there was contact between him and Ali, Active and Ali, and then Ali Active's in the wall, and someone's like contacted Ali after the spin or whatever. So
yeah, that could be normally what happens. Very possible.
Yeah. And then of course it causes a chain reaction with Callum, Schumacher. Well, not Schumacher, sorry, but Callum, Harry, Ali, Allied. Sorry, someone's in the pits. and it is dark. Right, so we'll start going on to... We'll see a pit stop while we're waiting them. It's got no... He needs a front wing as well, even though it doesn't show he's got damage, so Navadi's got damage as well. I wonder if he got that with something else then, because he wasn't involved in that, I don't believe. Allied's in the pit lane as well, also for a front wing. Is that the second front wing he's had? I'm going to spend more time looking at pit stops. Yeah, Allied, it's gone through 2 wings already, mate. It's not Monaco. Anything like it's Monaco over here. Yeah, so I think the one with Harry and Quadro is an unfortunate one because it didn't look like a lot of contact, but then if it depends all down to if the person on the outside left enough room, but then also the car on the outside can't go too wide, otherwise that wall sticks out and murders them. So as we've seen thingy earlier. So,
yeah, well, Baku today has proven to be fairly treacherous for the field. We'll just have to see how it shapes out once we go back under green flag conditions, which should be coming in this lap, I believe.
That's the problem. It starts the races. It takes one crash to cause a big crash, and it could have well, safety cars coming in. It could have well been is when Quadro and Harry made contact at turn 1. It could have offset active or alley, and they've gone into the wall, and someone's hit them after that. It could have quite easily just been a chain reaction for the field because of turn 1 that into them.
Yeah, because because the one thing I did see is the Alpine had spun completely around, along with the I believe it was the AlphaTauri spun as well.
Yeah, we'll say when the turn 1 happened, we're back underway. Finally, Bulbies leads it, but yeah, so at the start it was Harry and Quadro. Quadro was on the inside, got spun out left hand side. I think Harry went there as well because I think he got damaged somewhere. Dark has passed Flavor before the line. He's given Nashi? I don't know. Was Dark in the place? I don't know. What's happened there? Did he overtake Flavor before the line, or did Flavor let him? I don't know. I'll click that in a second. I don't know if one was in front. One braked and one let one go through, so I don't know whether there was one overtaken or not.
Harry all over the back of Callum.
Yeah, also got Quadro on the back of Albini, so both McLarens are having fun over here. Callum's also on the back of Schumacher though, so they've got to be careful there. Right, I want to check something. Blue flake.
Oh! Massive collision.
Harry
is
gone
be,
into
Harry
the back.
gone.
Yeah, he's gone into the back
and,
of
involved with Prudish on that as well.
Yeah, I think did Prudish go into the wall? Let me have a look at that. Prudish gets a 5-second time penalty. That's a bit unfair, really, but okay. And that is another yellow flag, but no safety car. Wow. Okay. Was that just a mistake by Prudish? Late braked into the corner and missed the brake in? Or...
Yeah, it looks like he did late break that straight line into the wall.
I know, Prudish crashed into the wall and Harry had nowhere to go.
Yeah. Dark all over the back of Callum here, going into Sector 3. Quattro also all over the back of Albini.
Mate, Harry's had the best qualifying he's had all season, well, in this league, and that's just happened. I mean, you can't write that.
Dark pulling out to the right-hand side, squeezed into the wall just a little bit.
Quadro's got past Albini. Someone was squeezing to the wall. Who was that squeezing to the wall then? Dark with Callum.
That was Dark got squeezed by Callum, and he's going to go to dive to the inside of turn 1, and he's got him.
Nice move from Dark on Callum up to P7. Ferrari though, we've seen these two fight a few times this season. I mean, that one's just unfortunate for Harry.
Quattro on the back of Watto now.
Oh, they're going to crash behind. Oh, Allied's in the wall. He's just waiting for letting people pass. He's trying to not get disqualified here. Schumacher's also... Schumacher got damaged because they were Ferraris together. Now there's not. Bruce in the pits to fix the front wing.
Quattro doing well to stay on the back of Watto. 2/10, 1/10. Looks like we may see a move in the S section here.
Can you just go to instance and see if there's a collision between anything between like Schumacher at the last lap?
Give me 1 second with this fight. Quattro pulling alongside Watto to take P3 out of his hands.
Yeah, we're on board with the car behind as well. We've got Schumacher on the back of Albini. Also, yellow flags at the back has been that Allied's gone. Oh, squeeze, but it's alright, they both made it. That's just enough room by Albini with Dark. Oh, there's no room there. I don't know if Dark's got damage.
We'll take a look at race director here real quick. And it looks like Callum had a collision with Schumacher.
There's no racing room there left by Dark, and that's Albini out of the race because of it. Wow, safety car deployed.
That's going to bring out a full course safety car. So four drivers gone in the span of 6 laps, seeing similar to what we did in qualifying.
Dark might be getting a penalty for that. He didn't leave any room there for Albini at all, so we'll have to see what the stewards say about that, because that was a bit...
And this is definitely at this point going to upend any strategies that the drivers might have had. I could potentially see a couple of moves to the hard compound if drivers choose to come in.
But other than that, great break to say Quattro, well, Fiate's having a stellar race. We were on about all these other things happening around the track, and Fiate, fair play. All the way up to P2, and having a great race.
And the top 3 coming in, top 4 coming in, 5 coming in. 4 coming in, P2 through P5 all coming in. I'm willing to see that they're going to move to the hard tires. Quattro serving a time penalty. And he is going to go to the hards. All four drivers that came in did make the move to the hard tire compound, potentially trying to see that compound through to the end. Dark and Flavor also coming in and going to the hard compound. Flavor and Allied in, also both on the hards. I'm willing to bet that we're also going to see Prudish come in at the end of this lap and go to the hards as well. So potentially the entire field on hards. And Prudish not opting to come in. He's going to stay on the medium compound.
Right, well, everyone's boxed, so I just want to sort some stuff out. Right, Waddington leads the race. He's has unboxed though. I think he's the only. Is he one of the ones that has unboxed? Yeah, he's the only one that has unboxed. It's in P1, 7-lap old hards, which is what I was on about, but he won't be able to go. I don't think he'll go to soft though. But he leads it, 11 places up. Bullbeast down 1 place, and then Fiati up 2, Schumacher up 3, Quadro down 3, Dark down 2, Flavour up 1, Callum up 5, Allied up 5, and Prudish down 1.
And Prudish now approaching the back of the grid. Could potentially see safety car in this lap now as well. And safety car coming in this lap. Drivers doing their best to get their tires warmed back up to temperature in anticipation of the restart. And they're away.
Back underway. Got 18 laps to go. Remember, you can't overtake before the line. Waddington tries defending P1 and holds on to it. Bullbeast trying to come on the switchback in the inside, get that off the screen so we can actually see. And Bullbeast does move up to P1.
Dark looking for an inside move on Quattro. Is he going to get her done? No. Quattro does a great job of holding him off. However, on the exit, Dark is going to get him. And looking to make a move on Schumacher as well.
Dark move. Oh, there's been contact at the back. There's a bit of a tag there from Callum, I think, on the back of Quadro. Quadro's back on the way though, no time lost. And nobody has lost anything out of that there either. Dark up to pass, Schumacher up to 4 as well.
Yeah, but Schumacher up 2 positions in successive corners. So good on him. Coming into Castle, thinking about a move, but he thinks better of it. Schumacher burning ERS through the back half of Sector 2, looking to make a move on, potentially make a move on Dark here. It's contact in Sector 2. Looks like that was between Quattro and Flavor. Quattro all over the back of Callum coming down the main straight.
I was trying to defend the inside, Red Bull on the outside.
Oh, very nearly contact.
They may make it, and that's clean as anything. Prudish behind, past Flavour as well, up to P8. Jesus Christ. I think Callum's got some brown stuff in his chair now. Oh, Schumacher's got a
Massive
little
twitch. That's
Schumacher
going to
twitch
allow Schumacher to get by.
Yeah. And Callum's trying to leave space there as well for Schumacher. Oh, something's happened at the back. Allied's having problems.
Oh, contact between Schumacher and Quattro.
Yeah,
Looks like Quattro got in the back of him a little bit.
Yeah. I wonder if Schumacher put damage or something. Because I know I'm saying that he did have a slide, didn't he? So I wonder if his slide's a little bit hot. Quattro is trying not to make. That's a bit aggressive defending there from Schumacher.
Yeah. To be fair, I think Schumacher may have lost a bit of traction.
Well, I don't know if that was the case or whether it was either him trying to defend and didn't realise he was actually that close or what. But yeah, he's already thrown near Quadros up to P6. It's a super aggressive. Prudish up to P8 behind Schumacher now in 7. Also, Bulby leads the race. Fiate's 3.4 behind. Dark is now 1 second behind. Waddington's 2.4. Callum is 2.9 in 5, and then Quadros is 0.7. Schumacher is 1 second behind, and Prudish is 3/10 behind. Well, 4/10, but he's on those mediums. You can see him and Allied's in 2 cars on mediums. Allied, though, is not having a good time. He's 40 seconds behind. I think Allied just needs to... Well, the thing is for Allied, if he finishes, he gets decent points because the top 15 score points. Him being in 10th, yeah, it's going to be last in the race, but it's still going to be like 8 points.
Ooh, big twitch from Prudish coming out of the...
Yeah, having lots of fun back here. Quadro got back of Callum, also Dark on the back of Fiate. This is for second.
Prudish burning ARS, trying to get in striking range of Schumacher. And it looks like he's going to get him on the straight, pulling out to the left-hand side, mediums versus hards, and he's got him. Quattro and Callum engaged in a very tight battle up here for P5 and P6, and Callum is going to come out on top. No, Quattro maintains.
Dark gets past Fiate up to P2. Third now is Fiate. Waddington's 3.8 behind. Now Callum and Prudish and Schumacher in 6, 7 and 8. Oh, and there goes Prudish. Unlucky Prudish. Did he just catch the wall or just drop the back end? I think he just dropped the back end. He's now down to 9th position.
He already trying to do his best to get after Dark in P2. Has next to no battery to work with.
Pretty much the only real fights on track right now is for 2 and 3 with Dark and Fiate. I'm just starting to get in now as Quadro and Waddington, and Callum is also there, but just out of DRS range. He is sort of there and sort of isn't. So it's...
Brutish slowly closing in on Flavor for P9. Looks like we got an incident in Sector 2.
So Brutish on back of Flavor, 4 tenths. Right, Quadro has got past Waddington. Waddington's fighting back, and Waddington holds on to it. Does he keep hold of it? Quadro on the outside. Good little fight. A little bit of no contact. Fair play, boys. That's what we want to see. We don't want to see all this ding-dong in walls. We want to see that. Just proves that there is people in here that can race side by side. I know exactly what it is. It's just it takes one person going deep at one corner, causes a massive crash, and then people get upset.
Indeed.
And it's racing. They have it, but the annoying thing about it is when it's the same 2 people, like 2-3 weeks in a row. That's what makes it worse, because if it's the same person getting taken out by the same person, or having an incident with the same person, then it's like, are you targeting me or what? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Well, I don't think they are, but I mean, they've raced.
Sometimes it's hard to tell.
I mean, the thing is, they've raced against each other long enough, so I would have thought that they would know how each other drive and stuff. But these aren't new drivers that have an incident with each other, like... I don't know. I just wish that people could just leave space and not be so aggressive. You don't need to be, it's not a track.
I agree.
It's not a track you need to be aggressive on. Quadro got past Waddington up to V4. Waddington just stayed behind him though, but Waddington's
Prudish is out. Prudish is out. Struck the
that's
outside
where I
wall
expected
going
it.
onto the main straight.
Safety car deployed. That's going to bring everybody back in, and it could be mediums to the end now.
Yep.
Waddington may have just played this perfectly.
Yeah, very unfortunate situation there for Prudish. I know he had struggled through a good bit of the race.
Well, I'm just trying to say unlucky to Prudish, and it's telling me saying unlucky.
So nearly half the field now gone, and Allied coming in.
Yeah.
Presumably to.
Allied's not a lap down either, so fair play. Allied just keep on going, and he's back in this
Allied
now.
going to the hards.
Let's have a look at something. Is he a lap down? I don't think he is.
No, he's gone to the softs. Interesting.
I wonder if he's got no tyres left. But he's not a lap down. He's going to get back in this now because he's a 1 minute 30 behind P1. But he's just passed the safety car now, so he should be back up to lead lap. Good thing. I wonder if you Right,
and the
Dark's
leader's
not
coming in.
Dark didn't box. Wow, that's interesting. I think that might be a mistake, but we'll find out.
Yeah, and the P2 through P6, all P6 through P7, all going to the mediums, leaving Dark now the lone runner on the hard compound.
Yeah, but even if he goes
Yeah,
to the end,
potential
they'll be
mistake.
19 laps old. They'll be on
Yeah,
19 lap old
yeah,
tyres, so...
yeah, potential mistake on the part of Dark there.
Right then. I mean, we did expect DNFs here, especially from qualifying. We lost like 5 cars in qualifying, so we did expect DNFs. I mean, from what I'm hearing, the turn 1 and 2 crash at the start of the race, well, I mean, I'm not the quadro in that, but the other one doesn't sound like it was anyone fully at fault. Active and Ali haven't really like said anything. Normally when there's a big crash and someone's at fault for it, you see it in the chat, don't you, or something? But there's not been a word at all. It was Ali was just shrugging the shoulders like what else can I do, sort of thing. So that's all that was there. So I don't know what happened there, whether it was just avoiding something at turn 1 caused a crash at the end, I don't know. But yeah,
And that's entirely possible. We're not going to know until
well, if
until incidents come in and the stewards have a chance to take a look at it.
If they report it, if it's just them avoiding something and it's completely no one's at fault for it. But they say, I mean, then you had a Harry going into the back of Prudish after Prudish crashed when Prudish basically locked up straight into the wall. And then obviously Harry's just behind a car that's just missed that crash and then gone to the back of it when there's nothing he can do. Albini is the one that's been a bit.
And Allied now coming in to get off the softs.
I wonder if he's going back onto another set of softs because they might be able to get to the end now. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to the softs. Well, Watto has certainly been set up in a prime position to climb through the field on the safety car restart. May be able to pose a bit of an issue to Dark if he can make his way through Fiardi and Bulbies.
Is there anyone that's not only done 1 pit stop as well? Everyone else has done at least 2. I mean, Allied's on a fantastic 6-stopper in the top 9, and he's in 9th. How many times can you do a 6-stopper and be in the top, 9th position and on the lead lap of a race?
Doesn't happen very often.
I mean, we haven't got Miami on this calendar, but we might as well have done with Val idea. he's doing a Monaco strategy. He is, for me anyway.
Yeah.
But sometimes, if it's a poor race for you and you're just having one of those days, just survive. And he's surviving at the moment, and he's guaranteed points at the moment. He's guaranteed about 8 points right now, or something like that. 6 or something like that. Between 6 and 8 points, I think. I'm trying to remember how many points it is. Let's have a look. Safety car should be in next lap. We're just waiting for Allied to catch up. And really, Allied should be taking his time because he'll have nice toasty tyres if he just holds back a little bit now for the next couple of sectors. Right, let's just have a quick look. I never remember how many points this is for 9th.
Yeah. And if I get really lucky, I may be able to stay to the last lap, but I don't know. So far, it's not looking good.
Schumacher's in the pit lane. He'll drop 1 position, maybe 2 actually. Is he gonna go to softs now as well? Yes, probably the right call now. It looks like he is, yeah. If I remember rightly though, the softs don't like it around here though, so I'm wondering if that might not be the right call because I'm pretty sure tyre temps around here aren't happy, so it might not be the best call, but we'll see. Allies now in 8th and Schumacher's now in 9th. Safety car will be in this lap and we'll have 8 laps to go. Harry's left the session will be out of the way. But I say, like I said before, though, it's a typical Imola and Baku. Probably not the best 2 tracks to have back to back because of literally the space being left. There isn't any.
Yep.
So that might be my fault for putting them together, to be fair, but...
Yeah, and Baku being one of the tighter tracks on the circuit certainly hasn't helped a whole lot.
Well, the problem is, if you don't leave racing room around Baku, it results in people getting put in walls. And that's the issue. If you turn in too early on somebody, that puts them in the inside wall. If you don't leave them racing room on the exit of the corner, then they get put on the outside wall.
And safety car coming in these laps. Drivers warming their tires right now in preparation for the restart. And Watto very nearly into the back of Fiardi.
Yeah, I say Dark's got to be really careful now because he's on those hard tyres, and he don't want to go too late, otherwise he'll be a complete sitting duck on this straight. So we're going with Ball Beast, he's warming his tyres up. That's what I'm saying. I mean, really, I mean, Dark should be going as he's warming his tyres up. We're still warming the tyres up at the moment. And he's not gone yet. Still in single file. He's still not gone yet, so how long is he going to go? He's not going to go to the line, is he, surely? This is all because of Portimao a few seasons ago, isn't it?
Yep.
And he's gone. And that's the thing, he's allowed to do it, it's just people behind. They've got to be careful, you can't overtake. And
yeah, Watto caught sleeping a bit on the restart there. Almost overtaken.
Oh, big crash!
Massive collision. And that's going to be Watto and Volbeast out.
Yeah, something's happened at the front. And that's basically whatever happened to Bullbeast got spun and Wallington had nowhere to go, and Wallington's out of the race as well. Bullbeast and Wallington are both out. I don't know what happened to Bullbeast, whether he was spun at turn 1. I'll try and get a clip of it and see. Also, Dark past Callum is fighting for P2. Someone's gone deep, and that's in the wall.
But surprisingly, no safety car from that turn 3 incident.
They're allowed to do it, aren't they? They're allowed to weave all the way down to the blue line. That's the problem. All because of F1 last season. Oh, hello. Allied and Callum crash at turn, whatever it is, turn 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 5 and 6. I hate them restarts. But the problem is they're legal, which is annoying. I hate those them restarts.
Yeah.
Because literally, like, because they're allowed to do it in F1, there's no rule against it. They're allowed to do it, and it causes so much shit at the back. There's absolutely nothing we can do about it because they're allowed to do it. You can't make a rule saying, "Oh, you can't do it," but real life F1 can do it.
Yeah.
Oh, Schumacher on the back of Flavour, 4 and 5. Yeah, I know. Well, there's like literally nothing you could do. It looks like it was something happened between Bullbeast and someone else. I have tried the clips.
And Schumacher out on the left-hand side on softs versus mediums for P4.
Yeah, a good view of it, but like I said, there's nothing you can't react to that. Christ, no one's gonna react to that. Schumacher up to 4th. Well, Fiate's got a good chance here. Right, man. Waldo, are you watching practice though? Because I'll be watching practice in a bit if you want to watch it with us or not. I understand if you don't, I know. I just hate it. Oh, cool. Yeah, so hopefully Flavor gets to say if Flavor just finished the race at the moment the way it's going, you're going to get a top 5 finish. But yeah, I'm going to say I want to try and see if something happened something happened to Bulby. So he got turned at turn 1. Same thing that happened to Quadra at turn 1 at the start of the race as well. There's just literally no space at turn 1, and that was it. What have I clicked there? I want to start. But so we can all thank whoever did that restart a few seasons ago now in real life F1 for the restart like that. Can't remember who it was now. Trying to see if someone turned into who at the start. Do we have a good view of it? Trying to multitask at the moment. So it was I think it was Fiat. Actually, no, maybe it wasn't Fiat, sorry. Actually, I'm getting that wrong. Oh, I think it was Dark, actually.
Schumacher slowly closing in on Dark.
So it was Bull Beast and Dark at turn 1 that caused the spin. Whether Bull Beast was left enough room or not, or whether Bull Beast hit the side of Dark's car and resulted in him spinning, I don't know.
Oh, and Dark off into the runoff, and Schumacher's going to take P3.
Oh, and the Dark's gone all the way back down to 6th, 7th now, maybe 6th, yeah. Well, although it's Albani did it 3 weeks in a row. I'll say, I mean, there's nothing we can do about people. Well, basically someone crashing or an incident in front, and then you're getting caught up in it. Absolutely nothing we can do. That's what I say about not getting the back in it. It's trying to go through the field and I don't know. You, Albini. Oh, hello. There's a wall there. I don't know if I've just got the wall. But yeah, you, Albini, and Harry have just got absolutely shafted this race last week. Me and Harry got caught up last week with someone dropping it in front of him and hitting him. So did you. You got caught in an incident in front that resulted in a penalty to the driver Quadro, and then you also got caught up in it. And then Harry this week, Prudish crashed in front of him and he went to the back of Prudish.
Allied closing on the back of Flavor into turn 1.
All on board with that moment. Oh, he's just so he saved it.
Had a big twitch.
There seems to be a lot of people crashing and then people are going into them with having no chance to react to it, or a incident in front has caused a crash and then people get it. There's absolutely nothing we can do about them really, unless, well, other than penalise the people that caused the incidents. Callum fast lap a race and there's a lot of lag then. This just sucks because literally that's just because of that crash at the start. Bullbeast is DNF'd as well as that, because Bullbeast wasn't dead until obviously the contact with Waddo. So both of those died because of that crash. Barney crashed because of the thingy, and then Harry died because of oh, whoa, what the hell is going on there? What is going on? What has just happened?
And Dark is gone.
What?
And that's going to bring out another full course safety car.
Has the session just gone to the lag everywhere then? What's just happened there? Because literally, Flavor and Ally just went flying off in the wall at the castle. Were they avoiding Dark? Am I just... Mate, I think I just taken some drugs there. Christ, I can't see nothing. Did Dark just drop it in front of... I think Dark was behind them, wasn't he?
I didn't even see it, to be honest. I was watching the fight between Allied and Flavor. Well, this race has certainly taken a interesting turn, no pun intended. Allied coming in.
This is such.
Uh,
That was a really weird thing
Schumacher and
because yeah, Dark was
PRT also
behind.
coming in.
Yeah, so Dark was behind Allied and Flavor, and it looked like Flavor and Allied both just lagged into the wall through the castle.
Huh.
That was a funky part of the track. That then, what? When Flavor went off into thing, did Flavor get damaged because of that? No. So everyone's in the pit lane. Flavor's
I'm
out in a
not sure,
second
but
now.
Flavor up to P2.
Don't know.
The big question is what's Flavor going to be able to do off the safety car restart, being up in P2 against Quattro?
To be fair, I don't know if Flavor's going to fight Quadro too much. I think it's going to be. I don't know what's going to happen in this race. Because I had Flavor and Allied in the walls, so I don't know.
Oh, and I was able to get my session delayed by about 10 minutes, so I will be able to be here for the end of the race.
Oh, come on, you didn't need to, but
Yeah,
oh, not quite.
my lady's pretty understanding.
Waddington was unlucky against Stone. He had the same thing happen to him last week. An incident or a crash in front. I don't know if it was an incident or a crash. I couldn't fully see. But Bull Beast was spun at turn 1, what a kind of corner. And hi, Bull Beast, bed, both drivers. Nothing Wadder could do. He's done a good race as well. Just like last week, a really good race again. But that's the thing, I mean, he's having good races. It's just bad luck with behind.
So I'm anticipating safety car is going to come in on this next lap.
Has to be
so
in next lap. Has to be
we'll
in.
have 2 laps of green flag racing to decide this.
Has to leave 2 laps from the end. I mean, we lost 5 cars in qualifying by themselves, and 2 had a qualifying ban. And we lost Dark crashed on his own through Castle, Waddo and Bulby's. Well, I mean, Bulby's got spun or whatever, and Waddo had nowhere to go and crashed into Bulby's, and they both DNF'd. No,
Yes,
like
we've got 8 cars out of this session now.
Yeah, Waddo couldn't do nothing about it. Bulby's obviously couldn't go anywhere, so that's how they died. Prudish crashed through the final 2 corners of the straight, and then Albini had an incident with Dark, and then Harry crashed at the back of Prudish after Prudish binned it at the corner we're actually coming to now. Here. Well, basically Prudish went deep, and then Thingy behind him just didn't know where to go, and Ali and Active tried avoiding a crash at the start, and basically both went into walls. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have put Imola and Baku back to back, Stone, to be fair, but never mind.
It happens. It happens.
Well, you got to do them at some point, but yeah, I probably shouldn't have put 2 instant happy tracks together. But we live and learn. Next time I put Imola. No, next time I put Imola, Baku, and Monaco together.
Yeah. I have a feeling now with P3 through P6 all on the soft compound, I have a feeling that Flavor is going to get swallowed up on the restart.
Yeah, so I'm hoping they don't go super aggressive because they don't need to be, but there's 2 laps to go, so. Thing is, like I said,
coming in this lap.
The thing is, though, even if Flavor gets 6th or 5th or whatever, it's still a really good result. So Flavor and Fiarte, I mean, both of them. The thing is, but look at the lag. It was not lagging like this earlier. Now, all of a sudden, since Bull Beast, Waddington DNF'd, I wonder is Bull Beast still online? Let me have just a quick look at something. Yeah, Bulbis is still here, so I don't know why. Oh, see, he's lagged into the wall. The Quadro's just lagged into the wall on my screen, but he isn't. I don't know why the session's just gone to absolute. Connection's just gone. Look at that. I think hopefully people just finish the race now and don't cause anything because Christ, it looks like the connection's all over the place. Allied and Callum, Fiarte on Flavour up to P2. Fiarte's having a cracking race right now. Flavour does well, so just try and hold on to it. Schumacher's down to 6th. He's trying to fight for 5th with the Red Bull. Oh, he's gone deep a little bit.
Contact between Allied and Flavor.
Also contact between Schumacher and Callum, both just left the rough room, and they both make it through. Allied on the back of Flavour up to turn 2. It's gonna go. Jesus Christ, there's just enough room there.
A little bit aggressive there.
Well, Allied didn't really have anywhere else to even try giving as much room on the inside as he could. He literally was scraping that wall on the inside. Callum's got through now as well. That's the problem, they're all on those soft tyres and they're only 2 laps old, so they're going to have enough to get to the end. Unlucky for Flavour, but to say 6th place is still massive points. He's having a good race. I mean, to be fair, Flavour's been up in that fight for most of the race, in the top 5, well, 7, 8. So he's had a really good race.
Yeah.
And that was before, like we said, Prudish and Albania all died. He was still up there. So he shouldn't be disheartened just because he's gone down to 6th now. Him and Fiarte have had massive results right now. Same as Schumacher. Allied's having a good result after the last week. He's definitely making up for it today. Quadro's about to make a massive championship lead though. Obviously with Waddington and Bulbies going out like they did.
Well, with 2 laps to go, we've got Quattro in P1, Fiarte in P2, 6 tenths behind, and Allied 9 tenths behind him in P3. Let's go ahead and focus on this fight between Fiarte and Quattro. I have a feeling Fiarte's going to pull this out.
Callum up to P4, Schumacher down to 5. Schumacher just needs to save his battery for the final straight, and he might have a chance of getting Callum on the straight because Callum is down to 41%. Schumacher's got 48. Can Fiarte put pressure on Quadro? I like Quadro, but I also like the fight from Fiarte because, no offense to Fiarte, he's not normally up here. So it's great to see this.
The corners are Fiarte where Fiarte's going to get time because cornering ability on the mediums here versus the softs. Softs definitely have the edge. So he's now close to within 3 tenths, getting ready to come into the midpoint of Sector 2 in preparation for the run-up Castle. Quattro with a little bit of a twitch just prior to coming into Castle. I think he's going to just try to out-drag him on the main straight coming down to the start-finish line.
Yeah, it's going to be all down to that final part. I'm just wondering if Fiarte's races in the realistic league that we raced him on a Saturday, and his performances in there, he's been performing really well in there. He's won a race and got second in another one. I'd give him confidence in the rest of his league he's races in. Whoa! Did he drop it? That's what I'm saying. It looked like he just dropped that then and he can't go straight.
And Fiarte is not going to have enough to get Quattro, it's looking like.
Well done, Quadro. Quadro's got it. P1 for Quadro, so that's another race win for him. Second is Fiarte, nothing to play about that for a note. Allied in 3rd, 4th is Callum, 5 is Schumacher, 6 is Flavour, so great results for Flavour and Schumacher as well, and Allied and Callum.
Yeah, absolutely amazing race from all these drivers, not without its share of incidents, but congratulations to Quattro, and I do agree with Allied Square for driver of the day.
I think I would give it to 3 drivers to be fair, but yeah, 100% agree with that though. Allied, I would also give it to Fiarte as well as, I mean, technically, you could give it to Quadro for winning the race. You could give it to Fiarte for his performance, considering not normally there. Allied from where he started to where he's finished. Same as Callum. I mean, Schumacher's still had a really good race. Flavour also. But they had a good result. No time penalties either, so let's go classified results. Quadro wins it from P2, Fiarte 2nd from 5th, Allied in 3rd from 14th, Callum in 4th from 13th with a fast lap of 42.261, Schumacher in 5th, Flavour in 6th. And Dark does not classify as finished because he didn't do this 95% of the race. So yeah, it was 23.6. He crashed on 26.5. So he doesn't classify it. Waddington 8, 9, and Bulbies 10. Prudish, Albani 11, 12. Harry, Ali in 13 and 14. Active all did not finish. Right, thank you, everybody, for watching EFR round number 11 at Baku. John, if you've got anything else to say.
No, just very fantastic showing from a lot of the drivers. An unfortunate level of
Yeah,
incidents, but it's one of these tracks. It's just what you expect.
yeah. I mean, there wasn't
Now,
loads of incidents, but there was a lot of people that crashed then because of incidents in front, and then people hit them. But it's not like it's just literally unfortunate, wrong place, wrong time, and it just feels like, well, what the hell's going on when someone crashes and you just have nowhere to go. And
yeah,
we've seen it
exactly.
3 times in that race, so
Now I'm gonna jump out of here. Are you gonna be on later?
yeah, I'm gonna watch F1 practice in a minute. I'm gonna watch it in a minute for practice 1, and I'm practice 2 at 10 and 11 o'clock. So I'll be watching both. So I'll be about.
All right, I will catch you here after a little while.
All right, man. Have a good night, and thank you for joining us.
All right, no problem. It's been a pleasure as always.
Thank you. Next week, round number 12, and we are in Canada. So another nice little tight track, which is what we want to see. So hopefully it's not as bad as this week. Well, I mean, it wasn't as bad as Imola, but it's half and half. Still people crashing, and then people getting crashed into, so it is what it is. Not much we can do about it. Hopefully it's better next week. Round number 12 at Canada, 6:30 PM UK time on Friday. Everybody have a great weekend, and I'll catch you all next time.